All right, happy Monday, everybody. It's your king, New Wine, author Matthew Douglas Pinard. Look what's in the skies. How beautiful is this? Now, look at that. Now, that's not clearly a chemtrail, but this clearly is. I do admit when they're chemtrails, okay? You can see that they're chemtrailing our skies, but they still seem to form a very angelic pattern at times. And this is clearly beautiful. So this is our angel wing for the day. I know things are getting rough in the world, careening towards a third world war. Your president is starting to speak like the true Antichrist we knew he was, right? So all of you thought that a golden era was coming. Nope. What's coming is limited nuclear strikes. Then they institute the beast system. That's going to be cameras on every street corner. We just had a meeting out here in Prescott, Arizona, a bunch of friends that are concerned citizens like myself. By the way, I'm just going to mention again, I was in the Army JAG Corps. All of this stuff the New World Order is trying to do violates constitutional provisions for your rights to privacy and what you decide to put in your body medically, okay? But evil rules the day. This is what happens, okay? It's a lesson for the new earth once we destroy this place. Is you do not allow open satanic Baphomet fallen angel worship, okay? So they're gonna lie to you about every single thing. Like, for example, last night, an Adam Driver movie. Adam, I like your movies. You seem like a good dude. You're a former Marine, combat Marine, so we have that in common. I'm so glad you made it in Hollywood. But he's in a movie called 65 Million Years Ago. So this is part of their Luciferian doctrine. They want you to believe that this place is that old, and it's not. The Bible says it's a creation of 6,000 years, and we're right at the end of grace. So because this world will not get in line with the Christ, and it's now following the Antichrist beast, God's gonna have to wipe it out, and we gotta harvest out of here what we possibly can. So on that note, get yourself into the highest vibration, give your life to Jesus Christ. If you haven't, that's my opinion, that's my advice. Because at any minute he's going to come through that firmament. He's going to there is a firmament above here and there's waters above it. Okay, that tells you truly live in a fishbowl. You're going to see that when you hear the trumpet. Worldwide earthquake. We're now having earthquakes all across the globe in diverse places. As the Bible said, we've got these signs and wonders in the skies. These look like lungs to me. When he comes through that firmament, the waters are going to come through, crashing through. So God promised there would be not another flood, but there's definitely going to be fire from above. So we have to do this to take you to the wedding supper of the Lamb. I've been getting, so anybody, there's a lot of people online blasting people talking about the pre-trib rapture. That's Satan. Don't listen to that. There is a pre-trib rapture. I don't know when it is even. I thought I did. I was getting 923s in the skies. But I don't think we're even on the proper calendar. I think that's part of why they put a solar simulator in the sky. The Luciferians do not want us rapturing out of here, or they want to limit how many people get to go, because that's how many people they got to battle in tribulations when we come back on white horses. And I've been getting white horses in the sky. So anybody that thinks I'm like a false messenger should really read my books. I've been saying this since 2017 when I got awoken by Mother Mary above Chicago toll booth. What else? So as we get raptured out of here, you got to get yourself in the highest vibration possible. And what's going to happen down here is the worst 7 years in human history. Wars, famines, plagues. The government, look, we already saw that they use sonic weapons that we didn't know existed on these Venezuelan soldiers that caused them to bleed out of their mouth and collapse. How long do you think it's before the Antichrist in the White House is going to use that on liberal populations, civilian populations within the United States he just doesn't agree with, right? Okay, he's perfectly playing the role that the Bible prophesied. So you got to wake up. This is turning into an angel, see? Yeah, you got your battle helmet on. I love it. Tell them I am on the side of the lights. I do not serve Satan. On that note, please bring divine justice to my life for the stalkings, and to Charlie and Andrew, help their families figure out what really happened to them. May the truth come out about that. Their quote-unquote suicides. But this is an angel. You can see the face, see? See the nose and the mouth and the helmet, and it's two wings. So please wake up as many sheep and wheat. I do not want, it's not going to matter how much money you have. The people with underground bunkers aren't going to be able to escape the wrath and the tribulation. Okay? And the Bible says that they'll pray for the rocks to fall in on them. So trust in this is my calling card. This is who I am. This is who I serve. I serve the throne that is above the firmament. Okay? And I want to see all of you at the wedding supper of the Lamb. On that note, anyone that doesn't think that's coming, I've been getting, and I've kept the photos. Diamond rings in the skies out here. This is why I moved out here. Wedding brides in the skies. Shofars in the skies. Okay? So get ready to fly. It's a rescue mission, inshallah. I'll see you at the wedding supper of the Lamb. You won't even believe how amazing it is. And if you're one of the watchmen and women, which I'm so proud of you guys, you put your literal lives on the lines, you're going to be getting crowns of glory. So I can't wait to do that with you.